Danny Segura here in Arizona at Fight Ready. I'm here with Tracy Cortez, who is fighting December 3rd against Amanda Ribas. We're getting closer to the fight, about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
How are you feeling in this camp?
I feel good. Training really hard. I've been training since I found out about the fight. So here, just taking it a day at a time. That's all we can do and prepare.
Yeah. Amanda Ribas, a pretty well-known name, right? Like
Yeah.
she's been around. She's had some big fights. Are you happy with the opponent and the booking?
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, every opponent just keeps getting tougher and tougher. But something that I have to keep reminding everybody is everyone's tough in the UFC right now. You know, there's a reason why we're in the UFC. It just falls down to skills, strategy and heart. So
Yeah, sure.
I'm excited. I'm really excited because just bigger names means that I'm climbing up there, and I'm gonna showcase what I'm capable of.
Yeah. And you're in a nice little run. You're in the rankings. A win here, Amanda Ribas. I mean, where do you think it'll put you? You think you enter the top 10?
I'm hoping. I'm praying on it. I don't even know how many win streaks I'm in right now. Honestly, after a fight, I don't even acknowledge that victory. I just move on, because something that I don't want to do is get content with where I'm at, and I see every fight as a challenge to move forward, and that's what it is. I'm gonna keep trying to move up in the rankings, and hopefully this one gets me in the top 10.
Yeah. Are you surprised she stuck around at 125? She had her debut against Kaylin Shukagan, who's obviously a top contender, fought for the title.
Yeah.
Some people maybe expected her to drop back to 115. What'd you think of her sticking around?
Yeah, she's that's a bold move, moving up to 125.
Yeah.
I personally don't understand it, but maybe she just feels better. She feels healthier. I don't know what the reason behind it is, but it's. I hope she brings her best.
Yeah. How'd you think she did against Shukagan?
I think she did good. I think she did really great. I think Shikagan also did a good job staying composed and not falling into her fight where she's very spazzy. But she did good.
And talk to me about the division as a whole. I mean, we have Valentina Shevchenko as the champion. It seems it's a two-horse race for now. A lot of people are saying Grasso or Manon Fiorot. In your opinion, who do you think is most deserving of a title shot right now?
I think the rematch versus
Taylor Santos?
Yes,
Yeah.
Santos. I think that would be. I think that one's very well deserved.
By the way, how'd you score that fight?
I would have gave it to Santos.
Really?
I would have gave it to Santos. I think Santos dominated. I think she had Valentina fighting defensively for the most part, and Santos really put the pressure and showed that she wanted to be the champion that night. And I don't know. I think she also exposed a lot of Valentina's weaknesses. So I mean, that's always exciting.
Yeah, I see the smile. We saw her lose around to Jennifer Maya via grappling. Obviously, Santos had a lot of success using her grappling. You're a pretty good wrestler. Does that kind of excite you a little bit? To spark something inside you, like, okay, there's something here that maybe can be exploited?
The way I see me as an athlete, as a fighter, I honestly try to improve in every aspect. Yes, wrestling is my forte, but for the most part, I do try to grow overall. I have worked on my jiu-jitsu a lot, as you can see on my last fight.
Yeah.
I'm working on my stand-up a lot more. There's not a day where we don't grow 1%. We get a little bit better every day. Whether stand-up, jiu-jitsu, my wrestling, I'm just making sure that it's always sharp. But as a fighter, I do try to be well-rounded.
Yeah. And if you could kind of look into the future, I know Valentina's kind of sitting at the top, and she's like the girl to beat, obviously the champion. I know you got a little bit to go to get there. You're in the rankings right now, but maybe not as a top contender. When you envision sort of you potentially fighting for a title in the future, would you want Valentina to be there and you be the one kind of fighting her, or do you think maybe you'll be fighting someone else? It seems kind of like the division's starting to catch up a little bit.
I do want to beat the best, and right now Valentina is the best.
Yeah.
So although I am preparing for Amanda, I do see myself as if I'm training to fight Valentina, or whoever the champion may be, whether it's Santos, Grasso, whoever's there. I do train as if I'm fighting for the belt every fight. And that's just the standard that I put myself in. although we are preparing for Amanda, I make sure I put 110% in my training every day.
And final question, we've seen a lot of Mexicans and Mexican Americans really thrive in like the last year or so. I mean, there's a long list. And a lot of people are, especially Mexicans, would like to see an event back, in Mexico and home soil. Is that something that you would like in your future?
Absolutely, yes. That's a big goal of mine was to fight here at the Footprint Center in my hometown. I got that checked out. Another big goal of mine is to fight in Mexico City, where all my family's at, and have them fly to Mexico City and finally see me. Besides my brothers, like I don't have anyone out there supporting me besides my friends and family. So it would be very, very just heartwarming for me to be able to perform in front of my family.
Yeah, it certainly would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, Tracy, I appreciate the time. Best of luck on December 3rd.
Thank you so much.